Alrighty, so I'm live. Whew. It's Annalie here. So I am partaking in a 21-day live challenge, which is why I am showing up here live. Before I say anything else, I'm just going to take a breath because my heart is like beating out of my chest. This is so scary. Whew. All right, I'm just going to take a moment to just be with it. Okay, so I'm part of a 21-day live challenge that is being run by my beautiful dear friend and soul sister Julia McEwen from Soul Centered Sales. And I was really called to doing this challenge because it was actually really divine timing. I feel like I've shifted so many things in the last 6 months, and this couldn't have come at a better time. And I know this is so much more than just a live Facebook challenge. It feels very potent. And given what I've seen in Julia in terms of her challenges and what she's been able to receive out of those challenges and learn about herself, that is what really drew me to doing this particular challenge, because I know what's waiting on the other side for me in that, because it's in the action that we grow and grow in confidence. And this is something that I've really struggled and battled with. I've always managed to kind of dip my toe into doing Facebook Lives or showing up on video. And it's not that I feel uncomfortable on video, it's more what I think people will perceive me as being. So it's more the judgments that I'm fearful of than anything else. And that has gotten in my way for such a long time. And I'm really at a point now where I'm just like done. It's actually hurting my soul that I'm not expressing myself the way that I would like to. There's been so many times over the years that I've really wanted to express from my heart or express from my soul, and my own judgment and fear got in the way, and it stopped me right in my tracks and be like, no, you can't share that. Or what do you think people are going to think about you? All these stories, these limiting beliefs. So by me partaking in this challenge, I'm really challenging those beliefs and really challenging the stories that I've held on to for so long. And a lot of this has stemmed from, things that have happened to me throughout my years, like growing up, and, suppressing all of that expression. As a kid, I was very, very expressive, and I loved performing. I loved singing. I loved dancing. And someone's judgment of me, I took that and attached a meaning to it. And I didn't want to be seen as a show off. I didn't want to be seen as wanting a lot of attention. So over the years, I then tried to suppress that and hide that part of myself that loved entertaining or loved, making people happy by performing. And I suppressed that and hid that so that people wouldn't see me as that. And I've held a lot of judgments on other people about how they showed up online based on that filter and that belief system that I have in place. And I really want to just shatter that because it actually stops me from being me. So this is why I'm doing this challenge for myself. And it's also, with this particular challenge, we had the option of going live just in the closed group or sharing on our personal pages or our business pages and then sharing them to the group after. just to let them know that we are part of the challenge and that we are doing the lives. I decided to do the lives on my personal page because doing them in a closed group, I've done that before, and I feel like it would be too comfortable for me. I'd feel very comfortable in being able to do that with like-minded people and people who are there to essentially support your journey. Whereas this feels so much more scarier, and I can liken it to before pressing the live button. I felt like it was, when you're about to go on a ride, or that you're on a ride that you don't want to be on, and like a roller coaster, like you're going up and you can feel that impending drop. That's what it felt like, and it scares the shit out of me. And I really want to start becoming comfortable, because I know that fear is not going anywhere. That fear is always going to be there, but it's my relationship to that fear. And that's something that I really want to shift. And I know that through this challenge, I'm going to be able to do that, because I've experienced it in other areas of my life. So instead of being ready to show up in this way, I am taking the action that will then build my confidence to be able to consistently show up in this way. Because my intention for all of this, for the challenge in itself, is to share more of me. Again, like I said, there was so many times in over the years that I wanted to share things, share my insights, share my lessons, share my medicine, share my journey with people. But I stopped myself because there was so much judgment around, what I can and can't share, and what people would think. And yeah, so I know that by doing this, that I am going to be able to overcome those beliefs, and also prove them wrong, prove those beliefs wrong, because I'm the only one that's getting in the way. No one else is responsible for me not showing up the way that I want to. So I'm taking responsibility for that and choosing to live in alignment with what I want. And also another reason why I'm doing this is that I'm a big believer in practicing what you preach. And with the work that I do, mentoring and working with clients, it's so important for me to be doing the work right alongside them. And I can't help people in areas where I'm not doing the work. So for me, not only is this going to be a personal growth for me, it's also going to help support people that I'm supporting. So that's another reason why I'm doing this. So yeah, that's... All right, I'm just going to take a breath because I feel like I'm getting all choked up with my words. Yeah, I noticed myself wanting to just come out and go blah, 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 blah. And then I feel like I'm not even really present. So I'm taking that time and giving myself permission to really just be here right now with you. And yeah, I feel like that's all that I really want to share right now. I feel like it will get easier for me as the days go by. So I'm inviting you to come along on this journey with me. I really want to be able to create a safe space for me within myself, where I'm not relying on an external environment to keep me safe, and give me permission to share authentically and vulnerably. So this for me is practicing that and building that foundation and really allowing myself to have that space where I can feel safe within myself, that no matter what I share, that it's okay. and that I don't need to take other people's judgments on. And I feel like I'm in a really good space to be able to do that. I don't think I would have been able to do that, 6 months ago. So I can see how every challenge leading up to this point has gotten me to this space where I can feel confident enough within myself to, to navigate any challenges that come up, because I know that when you put out an intention, often everything that stands in the way of that intention will come up to the surface for you to look at and to navigate through. So I know that these next 21 days are going to be, I don't know what's going to unfold. I don't know what I'm going to share, and I'm allowing myself to have that space to do that, and share from an authentic and real place, where I'm inspired to share, because that's where I feel alive. I feel alive when I can share from my heart and from my soul, and I feel like I'm at a point now where it's like, before I don't think I felt worthy enough to do that. And right now I know that I am, and I'm wanting to start being in alignment with that and start embodying that. So this is really where my journey is starting, and you're more than welcome to come and join me and see how this kind of unfolds for me. And I'm looking forward to just seeing what comes out of this. It's really exciting. The unknown is exciting. And I'm excited to be taking this journey along with other like-minded souls who are in the same position as me, wanting to get more comfortable with being visible. So that's it from me for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day wherever you are in the world. See you guys.